It's very funny because there are memes where they say how you feel when you finish your serious relationship, you just don't feel anything, and how you feel when you finish a situationship and you're completely destroyed. But there is a little nuance there that I wanted to bring up. Good morning!
Hello!
We are on our way to go to Kenting National Park. We have a set of really nice questions about dating and love and the challenges associated with it. Stay with us. And this modern dating experience, what I came to discover is that many people hold very deep, profound, and painful wounds that they never gotten over, that stops them from fully wanting to be vulnerable with someone new again. I personally think that's almost like a blockage that impedes a true deep connection to form again. Let me know when you're ready for the first question. Just tell me, how did it feel, the real hurt? Last time you were truly hurt. When I think about this, I think about three types of endings depending on the nature of relationship that ended. Number one is when I got out of the long relationship and it just felt okay. It felt like the natural decision. We've decided, we've talked it out. Then you feel like it's all clear, it's the right choice. It's very funny because there are memes where they say how you feel when you finish your serious relationship and you just don't feel anything, and how you feel when you finish a situationship and you're completely destroyed. But there is a little nuance there that I wanted to bring up, is that even though it feels so clear and okay, we ended, we're two mature people who loved each other and now it's over, after some time, and especially after some shitty situations, you start to realize the value of something you've worked hard for, and then also hurt even more from the fact that it is over. You don't want to go back because it was not what it was meant for you, but that adds a new layer of pain. Then there is a hurt coming from ending situations where you had no idea what the hell was happening.
And I think it's worse.
It's the worst. It's the worst because it
From
leaves.
so-called situationship.
Yes, exactly. Because it leaves you wonder non-stop, like what just happened, and scientifically speaking, psychologically speaking, it leaves open loops in your brain, and you're just spiraling out. Maybe you want to add here?
No, for me, well, the first serious relationship that I had,
Yeah.
it was difficult to separate, of course. There was a time when I thought that I'm not going to be able to leave my bed. And I was crying so much, also in the metro. It was terrible. But I feel like the last time, the situationship I was in was hurt me even more. Because I felt that we're real friends, you know? That
Yeah.
the base of our situationship was friendship. So I really felt like someone took a part of me, this friendship part of me, and took it away. That's why it hurt so much. And also the way it was made felt very disrespectful,
Yeah.
in a way. And even though it's not my first breakup,
Yeah.
these things are happening, still, it was a terrible moment for me.
Yes, I think when you first experience hurt, the first thing you start to ask yourself is about self-worth. What is wrong with me?
Or what did I do wrong,
Exactly.
and etc.
And then start comparing yourself. And yeah, there is this first episode of terrible pain. But then there is another thing that you experience based on how mature you are emotionally, when you finally understand that this is not about you or not about the other person. And now this is the saddest part of it all, that even when there is chemistry and even when everything seems right, there is one last, the big boss of choice that has to be mutual. If it's not aligned, and if there is no alignment, then
Okay.
yeah, nothing, it won't work.
Yeah, but the voices in my head goes.
Yeah, do like that, because of course the monkeys will love it.
And I feel like there is no good way to break up, you know? There's no good way. Because even when you have this proper breakup, when you're discussing things, you go through all of that, still me, for example, I still have some hopes at the end.
Interesting.
And maybe from the last situationship that I had, it had to be made this way, because otherwise I would still glorify him and keep thinking that he's amazing. And now from the perspective, from the time perspective, that it's been so much time, I feel like if it wasn't done this way, maybe I wouldn't be able to move on, you know?
So I think this is interesting because it brings up two different perspectives that I met. There are different approaches to breaking up and to processing this separation. I met people who want it slowly and in stages, and when they start to talk about the idea of breaking up, they need some time, and actually they will talk with their partner back and forth.
That's
It's a
what
back and
happened
forth.
with my first relationship.
But
you know?
in-
Slowly getting
yes.
there, slowly asking yourself questions: are we happy in this relationship,
Yeah.
or not anymore? What should we do? You're still discussing it, but you feel that it's going to an end.
So that's one side. And then there's another side, and I'm in this side, where people are thinking and maybe having conversation, but everything is much more compact. And once it's over, it's over. Once everything has been said, there is no need for us to meet again. There is no need for us to be connected. It's just over.
What was the song of Lenny Kravitz? It's not over till it's over.
Exactly. But once it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is even better, the question, Kasia.
Yes.
I see you got into the right move. Shit, we haven't recorded an entire question.
It's okay. It's
But
okay.
now we have rehearsed it.
What was the
question.
question once again? I already
Yes.
forgot.
We've all been hurt, and the question is, how did that affect how you showed up in your next thing?
And what did I say?
Well, you started with the fact that you say,
Trying to be careful,
yes.
but at the same time, as we're talking about it, I'm still Delulu Kasha. So I feel like I have this tendency to forget about what happened in the previous relationship because of the butterflies that I have in this new one. I'm trying to be careful. I try to learn from my mistakes. But I
And
feel
one
like,
of the things that you said you've learned was the thing about commitment.
yes, also the thing of the commitment. When someone tells you since the beginning that they are not ready to commit, is that they're not ready to commit with you.
So
They
basically,
might be ready to commit with someone else.
so it's not,
but
it's not I don't want
you.
a relationship. It's like, I don't want a relationship with you.
And you can think, as I did, that you can change their mind, that they cannot tell you at the beginning that they don't feel like being in a relationship with you because they need time. No, it's always a matter of a feeling that you cannot fight with. We all have our feelings towards some people, and sometimes we don't. That's life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change someone's mind like this.
I think when you like someone, you just like them and you want them for you. Not in a possessive way, but just in a way of like sharing as many experiences as possible together.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You,
Me, I was saying that,
hopeless romantic Bianca.
yes, I am a hopeless romantic. Cheers to all my other hopeless romantics.
And that was the moment
My
we did
friends
high
know me
five.
for that. Exactly.
Woohoo!
So I really hate that in the past I found myself observing thoughts about this person is nice now, but what if he's gonna turn bad? And I really don't like to doubt people I meet because it's not my personality. I know that there are some people who will meet people and they actually start from not trusting them at all. We've discussed about this.
Yes.
My personality type starts with giving you 100 points of trust and then taking away. And then I was discussing with my therapist about how I don't like myself when I do this because I don't want to live my life in fear. And I know that I'm just capable of getting over people showing their bad sides because the moment I see that, you are out, basically. At the same time, it felt kind of sad as someone who truly believes in romance and in building a good love to notice myself being afraid when someone new is doing something nice for you, or he's romantic, and then I'm asking myself, okay, what does this guy want? What is he hiding? How long will this game still be on for?
That's something also, that's the learning I told you about, that from the previous relationship, that I have this tendency to give myself entirely to this new person that I keep seeing, because I don't know, when I experience the butterflies, when I like someone, I want to see this person all the time. I give myself 100%.
Yeah.
And I feel, I don't know, I love it about myself that I'm able to do so. But my experience tell me that I should...
It's not appreciated.
It's not appreciated, and I should just simply slow down.
But you know what?
Slow down.
But you know what? I've thought that this was an issue for women, that women would go crazy to do beautiful things and surprises. And then I met guy friends who are doing the same. And actually what's happening, there is this big drama everyone lives at one point in their life, and then they stop doing it. And I don't want to do that. Guys, can we please help preserve people who are just going in all max and loving the other from the beginning? And yesterday I read something so great.
Yes.
Apparently Goethe said that you should believe people are as they ought to be, because in this way, by believing in what they can become, they will slowly get there. It's a very bad advice for people
basically
who
believing
go...
in potential.
Exactly.
No, I don't want to believe in someone's potential anymore. I'm done with that.
Hey, what I'm trying to say is that I really believe that love and good love is like a self...
Wow.
I think that good love is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you don't believe in it, it's very hard to achieve it.